and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Peachy and this channel is all about my Sylvanian families collection. So Halloween is nearly upon us, and as such it's time to transform this whole street party scene into something a bit more spooky and seasonally appropriate. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. So first things first, we need to tidy all of this away. So move everyone to one side and then take up all the accessories. So everything on this scene is kind of a mix from a load of different sets. So I need to clear that all up, and then we'll be ready to kind of have a blank canvas to go in and put all the Halloween appropriate things in there. So since that's probably going to take me quite a while to do, I'll pop a jump cut in here and I'll be back with you when it's all tidied up. So everything's now tidied away, and you can see I've grouped everyone up over here. They'll probably stay on the scene, just obviously get moved around for the new scene. And then we've got all this open space here to kind of work out what I'm going to do with the Halloween stuff. So now what I'm going to do is pull together my Halloween sets, some Halloween characters, and also some handmade decorations that I've kind of pulled together, and I'll show you all of those before we go ahead and put them all onto the new scene. So here are all the Sylvanian Halloween items I have, and I've just grouped them all together. I don't have super loads, so I'm going to supplement it with some handmade decorations, which I will now collate together, and then I will show you those as well. So here's the handmade decorations that I have. So I've got some bunting here, which is ghosts and pumpkins. And then I've got these little Halloween confettis, which I'm going to use as decorations because they're perfect Sylvanian size. I've got this bag of like biodegradable dried kind of like potpourri that I'm going to use to make some kind of leaf piles and things. And then my partner made me all of these plasticine pumpkins to go onto the scene because I'm not very crafty, so my pumpkins would have looked a bit rubbish, I think. But these are lovely, and there's lots of different ones. There's like a cat and a bunny, and then ones with faces, and then ones that are just normal pumpkins, and then these ones are carving pumpkins. I'm probably going to make a couple more buntings with some of these different, maybe the spiders and the bats, and I've got some cobwebs as well. But yes, I'm going to set up the scene now, and then I'll be back to show you what it's looking like. And here's my finished scene with everything on the table, all the decorations and the confetti down and everything. So it's kind of like the wide table view. So if we go in and take a closer look, so at this end of the table on the left hand side, we've got a little pumpkin carving station. And we've also got the tram taking people to and from the town. So you can see the tuxedo cats there just in the background, getting off the tram and coming to the town. And then here's the pumpkin carving table with those two partly carved pumpkins. And Mr. Buttercup here is bringing more pumpkins to the table. In the background there's some pumpkin displays outside the grand department store, and there's some people shopping. And then moving along a teeny bit, we've got the hooker duck stall, and in my village Mr. Puddleford runs the hooker duck stall, so he's here with his stall and you get a prize every time. And the Persian cat family are having a go, and the Cape Red poodles just on the left here are also coming along to get in the queue to have a go for that. In the foreground here are some trick-or-treaters, and they're heading over to the candy table, which is a little bit further along. So then in the background here we've got a little vegetable competition. So it's kind of a Halloween festival and also our autumn and harvest festival. So we've got Mr. Dale, Mr. Grunt and Mr. Snow Warren, and they've brought along their best vegetables from their vegetable patches this year, and the mayoress, who's just behind Miss Harvey here, is judging those for the competition. And in the back there's just a couple more pumpkins and some decorations, and the snow bunnies are having tea. And then in the foreground here, the Dale sheep children, they're bobbing for apples. The Harvey grandparents have set up this stall with produce from the village store. So Mr. Harvey is back at the store, and then Mrs. Harvey is here running the Bobbing for Apples stand. And then in the middle here, there's a little stage, and the mayor is just announcing the winner of the Halloween costume contest, and it's this little cakebread toy poodle who's dressed as Frankenstein's monster. And then up on the balcony are some people spectating, and also down here in the crowd. And then moving along this way, so here is the candy table. So if you've come to the event wearing a costume, you can come up to the table and get some candy. So you can see some babies in their costumes here just going up to the stand to get some candy. There's also a pumpkin pie on offer and this lovely carved jack-o'-lantern. In the back, the truffle balls are just having some tea, and then there's some more pumpkins around outside the delicious restaurant. And Lionel's up there looking down from the blooming flower shop. And then if we come along a little bit further, in the background here you can see Dolly Dale and her candy floss bike, and also Barbara Dale with her popcorn bike, and she's popped some decorations on there to make it seasonally appropriate. And they've both got some people lining up to get the treats. In the back there you can just see the Marshmallow Mouse sister, and she's going about her day's shopping. And then in the foreground here you can see Mr. Beagle has been hard at work sweeping up all of these leaves. However, this little tiny baby midnight cat has decided that that would be the perfect place to hide and surprise his little mole friend. And his sister is back here wondering where on earth he's got to. And then over in the corner here, I've used that packaging from the Trick or Treat Parade set to make like a little photo booth. So Mr. Maces is here with his camera, and then you've got like a little scene, and you can get a commemorative photo from the event. And then they've got a line of people just waiting to come along and have their photo taken in the kind of Halloween themed display. And then there's some decorations up there on the boutique as well, just up there, and they're from that Halloween set, that older Halloween set I have. So yes, that's my Halloween scene for 2022. Obviously it's the first one I've done where I've had this big table to set it up on, which is really exciting. I think my favourite parts are probably the bobbing for apples. I think that came out really cute, and I also really love the leaf pile with the little midnight cat popping out. I love this potpourri. It worked really well to just make that kind of leaves and autumn colours, and to make it look really nice and autumnal. I also think the bunting made of the confetti came out quite well. It just seemed to be the perfect size and saved me having to cut out a million pumpkins and a million ghosts, so that was really good. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you liked looking at my little Halloween scene, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye for now!